A boy spilled a liquid on his hands, causing the temperature of his hands to rise. Everything he touched melted. When he just touched an egg, it cooked instantly. He could even light candles with his bare hands. He tried to cool his hands by dipping them in cold water, but the water evaporated, and even ice melted. The boy was disappointed because he wanted to make a birthday cake for his dad. The boy's father was a chemist and always seemed so busy. The boy wanted to give his dad a surprise. One day, when his dad came out of the lab, the boy eagerly handed him a greeting card, but his father just walked past and put the chemical reagents on the table. The boy was very disappointed and thought his gift must not be attractive enough. So, he made a banner, but when he looked up, he saw that the hook was a head's height above him. He gathered all his strength and jumped, accidentally knocking over the chemical reagents. The liquid splashed onto the boy's hands, but he didn't pay much attention. He picked up the banner to hang it up. To his surprise, the banner caught fire. He fell to the ground in fright and then noticed 2 burn marks on the table. He put his hands in the sink, but the whole pool of water disappeared instantly. He took out ice cubes to cool down, but they melted right away. Determined to give his father a surprise, the boy decided to face the challenges. He opened the fridge to look for ingredients. The butter softened immediately, so he quickly put it in a container. When he tried to beat the eggs, they cooked as soon as his hands touched them. He had to use a straw to suck out the egg mixture and squeeze it into the container. Then, the boy found a pair of heat-resistant gloves and added sugar, but the gloves turned to ashes in no time. Looking up at the flour on top, the boy was at a loss. Suddenly, he had a great idea. He poked a hole directly in the packaging with his finger, and the flour flowed perfectly into the container. After measuring the amount, he closed the cabinet door and pressed the mixing button. Finally, he realized he didn't even need to plug in the oven to bake the cake. The heat from his hands was enough. Just as the boy was feeling proud of himself, his father walked out of the room and was confused by the messy kitchen. Then, seeing the reagent bottle on the table, the father understood everything instantly. At that moment, the son brought out the cake he had made with great difficulty. He wanted to light the birthday candles for his father but found he couldn't even pick them up. His father stopped him and then picked up a candle. The son gently pinched the wick, and in the next second, the candle flickered to life. What do you think? Is this superpower handy?